have their clothing damaged can get it dry cleaned free of charge.
Working out.
Well, Tom, so far so good. Pedestrian traffic is flowing fairly smoothly. In fact, down here on Front Street, the Metro police officers seem busier directing traffic, directing the pedestrians than they are directing traffic. It looks like a lot of people have taken the advice of stadium officials and taken the TTC down to Union Station.
Kate, it's Sandy here. If you were to offer advice to our viewers tonight, what would you suggest they do? Drive down, take a taxi, or take the TTC?
Definitely don't drive down. There is absolutely nowhere to park. The parking lots in this area were filled about 2 hours ago. And as Tom Hayes said earlier, the average price is around $20. It's a beautiful night for a bike ride, though, so either pedaling it or hoofing it would seem to be the way to go.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
Final touches today included gluing down the tricky edge pieces of the baseball surface. The outfield fences went up. They'll play a little different than Exhibition Stadium, which hedged a little on the 330 down the lines and 400 in straightaway center. Don't expect to see as many home runs hit down this right field line past the foul net. The ball should not carry as well, especially with the roof closed. Everything else was in working order earlier today. The plate in, the pitcher's mound was up. No steel plates sticking out of second base, Tony Fernandez. Seats have been moved back and around for the baseball configuration, and there are now very few obstructions. This is the highest seating in the house, up on the 5th level above the rails that the roof slides on and above the lighting grid. The air is certainly thinner up here, but you can see things develop. While Anne Murray sings the national anthems and while your nose is bleeding in the steep upper seats, the players will be basking in the shine of a great team clubhouse. Big improvement here, right down to the new weight room. And the walk to the thousands of fans waiting outside will be magnificent, especially for that first time tonight at 7:30. Much was made of the installment of artificial turf at the SkyDome compared to the natural grass. Most of the players would have preferred the natural surface, but simply the artificial turf was much more practical. Comments from the players have, in other regards, been generally favorable. CFTO's Stu Bundy reports.
That's what I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to tell my grandchildren that I hit the first home run in the dome, even though it was in BP.
Have you, were you pretty surprised when you heard about the, a little ways back, the hydraulic mound you're going to be pitching on?
Well, the only thing I wonder about is, are they going to leave us out there when they exchange pitchers and have a guy come underneath the ground and pop up on it when they bring it back up, or what?
With me right now, Bob Ueker. And Bob, what do you think of our dome?
Well, it's really impressive. You know, I've heard a lot about it, and I saw a couple of news clips prior to arriving here last night, but it's, I think it's a little more awesome than I thought it was going to be. And not only the stadium here, but when you look at this, the tower next door to it, I mean, this has become a valuable piece of real estate around here all of a sudden. But it's a magnificent facility. I'm glad we're up here to open it up, and looking forward to it.
Great. Thanks a lot, Bob. This is Stu Bundy for CFTO Sports.